Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, is currently living 2L #Ives in Emmerdale. In one of them, Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, and the opportunity to live happily ever after. In the other, a chaotic individual called Kev Townsend, Chris Corkhill, who also happens to be his husband. We learned recently that Kev and Robert met while in prison. At the time, Robert was being beaten regularly by men for who had #discovered his sexuality, and Kev turned out to be the person who stopped #T. In order to remain protected, Robert began a relationship with Kev and also got married. Of course, while inside, Robert had no idea that he'd end up appealing and getting released. As far as he was concerned, he hardy to try and create a new life behind bars. During Kev's introduction, we also discovered that he does #NT have long left to live, and is also fairly rich. In Robert's eyes, he believes he will inherit the money if he stays with Kev until he dies. Matters have been made more complicated due to Robert reuniting with Aaron though. Victoria Sugden, Isabel Hodgins, keeps reminding Robert that he needs to tell Aaron about Kev, but he just can't seem to find the right moment. Reflecting on Kev's journey so far, star Chris Corkhill recently told us more about how his character feels about Robert. It's complicated, isn't it? Kev is unhinged. There are genuine feelings there, but teach #EYRE not quite what they should be. He's an incredibly dangerous person. Kev wouldn't have any qualms about physically attacking anybody, apart from possibly Robert. Co-star Ryan added, I think it's unclear at this stage as to what his feelings are. There's this guy that turns up at ND says he's his husband, but Robert is actively trying to pursue Aaron. So I guess that's the dilemma, isn't it? Who is this guy that he's married to and what's the history there? Kev loves him and there's quite a complicated relationship. They're lovers, they're #ride, they're husband and husband. They both love each other, but it's kind of to what degree does Robert love Kev and what degree does he love Ron? It's going to be something Robert needs to work out soon. The T-Ruble is, the time Robert has spent with Kev has allowed him to see that there's more to the man than his short temper. He's a big obstacle and something very different and volatile, Ryan Sai #D. Dangerous not in a calculated way like John was. Unhinged and unpredictable, in a reactionary kind of way. He's something very different. Also he's redeemable, you kind of #L sorry for him. He added, you don't want to break his heart. I don't think Robert wants to break his heart. Robert doesn't want to betray Kev. Robert has #deep feelings for him that aren't just of gratitude, they are very complicated. In future episodes, juggling #woe lives ends sharpish for Robert, as Aaron sees him kissing Kev #la outside the pub. Ryan told us what happens next, it's going to be explosive. Aaron thinks he and Robert are on the path that they both think they were always intended to be on, all the dramas behind them, there's no John anymore #re and they can call #RY on their lives as they both hope and plan to do. Then out of nowhere there's this guy #O turns up and is his old cellmate, and the next thing he sees is them key #sing round the back of th #Woolpack. So not only has he been lied to after Everett #ing else that's happened, Robert's half-brother has also lied to him, so it's a lot for Aaron to take in I would imagine.